why I've taken up this campaign as to going vegetarian or to advocating the benefits of being vegetarian are. There are many that I can point out without stopping, but the main reasons why one should turn vegetarian, according to me, firstly, health. Clearly, it is far more healthier to be vegetarian as opposed to non-vegetarian. Secondly, and most importantly, you're already doing a lot of good to environment by not eating meat products and animals, and it just sounds like a lot. I mean, I am going to confess that at one point when I wasn't aware of my ignorance led me into a non-vegetarian diet, and when I learned the number of benefits that it has to turn vegetarian, as to how you save yourself, you save the environment, you maintain a certain kind of ecological balance, I clearly had no choice and gave myself no choice but to turn vegetarian, and it's been one of the best experiences of my life because I feel good. Yeah, it was different. There's no attire. I'm just in leaves.
Oh.
Yes. When this was coming, when she gave me an idea, she gave it to me on cloth, and it was really interesting because I did my fitting, and the next day I was just like, where are my clothes? And she was just like, no, I just wanted to see how many leaves you would actually need. So we went the next day on the shoot, and the entire studio was like full of leaves on the floor, and I had to stand there for hours till she actually managed to put it on me, like, all the leaves. And I think this is the campaign or the photograph that I've taken the longest time to dress up, and everybody was like, let's hurry up and shoot it before the leaves start getting really dull. So it was a lot of work. There you go. I think I've done my bit as far as being vegetarian is concerned. I've saved tons of lives. But I just feel that, when we talk about animals or we talk about saving the environment, there's so many little things that one can do. Whenever we talk about PETA, of course, it's very, very synonymous to, a lot of people think that we're just talking about going vegetarian. Clearly, we're going to stick to what we stand for today. But there are other things that one can do, whether it's, we're in a very holistic way trying to save the environment, whether it comes to issues like, I'm very close to this issue of water, and I just feel that it is something that's going to be extinct in, not extinct, maybe it's a harsh word, but it is definitely something that's going to, it's a diminishing amount, and people need to take this cause up extremely seriously. For me, I think the hardest part about committing to the fact was not leaving eating meat or chicken. I'm not talking about a few years ago. I'm talking about many years ago when I actually left it. It was more leaving, I told myself I'm going to leave the dairy as well out of the food. And that was harder, but I managed to do it. I did have withdrawal symptoms, and initially you're like, oh, because you've had it for so many years, so we're not saying that, okay, leave it immediately. But that was just a little more, but now I'm happy. My life has moved down, or up to green teas and black coffees. So I feel much better, I'm going to be honest.
Thank you.
I think spreading awareness, it's very, very important. Some people, like, we mentioned, a lot of people do it for health reasons, which is great. A lot of people do it because they realize what's going wrong with the environment. A lot of people do it for the sake of the animals. Either or, मतलब आप किसी वजह से भी करें, पर करें ज़रूर. I mean, then there are a lot of people who don't want to do it. But then it's up to them. But if you're talking about how we can do it through PETA, of course, we can do it through the media, we can do it through talking to people, we can do it through, most importantly, awareness as to how much we are hurting ourselves, the environment, the animals by being non-vegetarian. What I like to say is that, we're all here because we're celebrating a brand new campaign by PETA. We're also here because we have World Environment Day tomorrow. We're also here because we're happy to see each other. But I think as an outcome of all these things, we should spread the message and what we stand for. Just look after our animals, turn vegetarian without being too preachy. Whenever you can, as and when you can, be conscious of the fact that water is a natural resource that might not be in abundance as it is right now in the near future. So just look after the environment, do your little bit. Don't think you're not doing your bit by turning that tap off or looking after one animal or turning vegetarian, because, you know, it's a drop in the ocean, but every little drop matters. So do whatever you can.